Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, if there's one player that stands out in this lineup, it has to be Frank Lampard, a leader, a conductor, and on so many occasions a match winner, Jim.
Yeah, he'll have a critical role to play here, Peter. He's so important. I think he's going to occupy a central position.
Oh, shooting chance! Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Maldini. And it's Pirlo. Lampard. All played for Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Passing. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Maldini. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Eto'o.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Eto'o. Now, who's going to be first to this? Best running with the ball, and it's Lampard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quarter of an hour played. Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no joy this time. Eto'o is herring after that one. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that's well spotted. Adriano. Neymar. Lille are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Adriano really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Adriano. Nicely aimed pass. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now the ball in. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Manchester United... Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bale was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Knocks it into space. Now that looks a decent ball. Pings it across. Lampard. Now it's Eto'o. Marcelo. And it's Neymar. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Maldini.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Manchester United firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That's a look and place it forward. Vieira. Turan, the man that is tenacity personified. Messi. Lampard. He's a sharp little ball here. Pirlo. Totti. This is a promising build-up. Driving forward. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Ferdinand. Lampard. Totti. Bale. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Messi. Adriano is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Totti gets into a good position. And here's the chance to counter. Manchester United, with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Vieira. Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Driving on and making good progress. Eto'o! He's got a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Lille are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And the counter is on. Lampard makes a dash for it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Punched away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Manchester United are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Lille clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And they're quick to get it back. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Bale. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game, and
there's the shot! Goal! Lille! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Après 84 minutes de jeu.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
it's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have movement on both benches. Lille have their lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brilliantly cut out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? Rodri, quality ball. Azar. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And this is Eto'o. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And it is bouncing here in Bergamo. Not the biggest venue, but for volume and colour and personality, it is just great. Things already rolling.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Bale. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, delicate chip through.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Now it's Hazard. And back to the goalkeeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bale, upright and purposeful. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Pirlo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vieira.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's going across goal. And he's there to clear it. Bale. Pirlo. Hazard. He's through here. Zanetti can clear it away. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. In with the challenge. Now it's Bale. Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Bale. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saliba. Now he's off and running. Stood up well to him there. Vieira. Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply. Pirlo. Now it's Bale. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Bale. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's straight offside. And smartly reclaimed. Bullet. Now it's Bale. And here's Mackay. Hazard. He is through here. Hazard with the towering header. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That's a good ball out wide. Bale.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, good ball! And he's in on Mateos! And that's a sharp finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
A header! And again, goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such a...
And that is all they have time for. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch.
And a header! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And here's bullish header! Oh, it's hit the post! Kukçu. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Bale. Saliba cuts out the pass. Vieira. Now it's Kukçu. Azar. Now it's Bale. Now it's Mackay. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's all alone. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier.
And that is Snuta! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Il numero 17. Il numero 19. Ronaldinho. Il numero 8.
Thumps it clear. He'll try from distance!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
And
è
that
di
is
15.601
great goalkeeping.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And that is well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's quick to snatch it back. Machida Salvia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Passes short and sharp. Howson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ronaldinho. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, cracking ball. Azar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Shevchenko. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well timed, excellent interception. Bullet. And this is Ronaldinho. Lovely, now then. Batistuta! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. So, third corner of the game. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mackay, played out towards the right wing. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, what a mistake! Looking for options for movement. Nice looking ball. Donadoni. Now it's Ronaldinho. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. And here's Bale. It's Bale! Donadoni. And it's Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. Mackay chasing after it. Pirlo. Bullet. Donadoni. And here's Mackay. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Looking for a runner. That's the keeper's ball. Shevchenko finds himself offside.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time for a change in personnel. Batistuta. Matheus Cunha. Adriano, always looking for that half a chance. And no, that was never going to make it.
Il quarto uomo
There will be
indica 4
4
minuti
extra
di
minutes.
recupero.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. This looks promising. Donatoni. Servesh. Out towards the flank. Looking to play him in. Just eases him off the ball. And we're done. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Manchester United with just one principal objective: 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Now it's Messi. That's an imaginative pass. And here's Mbappe. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shoot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Rijkaard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Udogi. Adams. And it's Hullet. That's destined for the flank. Messi. Rodri calmly anticipates. Adriano threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, nicely intercepted. Udogi. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Now it's Pirlo. Manchester United have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Maldini, he is through here. Bastoni tries to clear.
Germany definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, great feat, that.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's gone backward here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Rijkaard. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Diouf has ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Hullet is the team's great visionary. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Dink through. Courtois claims comfortable. Rijkaard. Hullet. Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved with the delivery. And that should get the job done.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Messi. Messi! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move executed with... That's the end of the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Manchester United sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Please take all lit-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So off we go again. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri, and it's Messi. Spread it left. This looks promising. Messi. Pirlo. Caceres. Time and again they are repelled. Adriano. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And a header! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Pedri. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. quality ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Thuram. Manchester United, with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ferdinand cuts it out.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? And this is Adriano. Nedved. Nedved crosses. Caceres getting this one clear. Rodri. Messi. Germany can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Adriano. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 13. El Hadj Diouf. Number 9.
Well, quality clearly
Mbappe.
deserted him at the crucial
Coming on
moment.
the field.
Well, the pass wasn't
Number
good enough,
6.
and he knows it.
Musiala. Number 18. Alvarez.
Manchester United
Number
perhaps wondering what the
15.
best time is for their
Erling
next
Haaland.
substitution.
Substitution in progress.
We expected better, and so did he. And it's Pedri. And here's Haaland.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Caceres. For Musiala. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has not gone well.
Substitutions taking place.
Pedri. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's got away. And he welcomes it in. Shot, surely! And it's come back out to him. And he's heaved it away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Germany appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same.
Chance for a shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Musiala. Nedved. Now it's Nedved. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? It's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is...
There's the shot! Henderson does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's come to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mackay. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Timber. Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10 será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
And that should get the job done. Bale, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. In with the challenge. And it's Serginho. And here's Haaland. Rosicki. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Still goalless. Now it's Mackay. Now it's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. Searching pass he's played there. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dink through. Decent chance! Jordan Henderson cannot be beaten that easily. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. Bale.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pirlo. Matheus Cunha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the most accurate pass. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho. Cross in. Now it's Haaland. Hullet. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Serginho. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch onto this? Valverde is onto this. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi. Now it's Mackay. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Baresi makes the interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good strength. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not where it came from. Oh, super ball. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, it's played into the area, punched away. Vieira. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Baresi gets a foot in here. Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Half-time getting close now. And here's Haaland. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That has ended up in no man's land. Albert Ferrer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He's looking wide. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho. Timber. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. That gets us going once more. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He's a sharp little ball here. Crosses. Bullish header! Brzezinski looking for a runner. And they win it back again. Vieira. He's in a good position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Picked out brilliantly. That's going wide left. Serginho. Timber.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And it's Serginho. He's got away. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played into space. Spread out to the left. Threads one in. Pullet has it in a wide position. And it's been hooked away. And that was nowhere near his best. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Pirlo. Messi. And it's made its way to him. Played out to the left flank. Serginho. Now Timber. Great vision. It's a promising position. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Jordan Henderson. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Look at the space here. And he's managed to get... He's having a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Messi. And it's Gullit. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Messi. Matheus Cunha takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Albert Ferrer. Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's in a great position here. And the shot! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Bale. And the finish! Oh, it rattles the bar. Thuram can clear it away. Rosicki. Timber does well to get it back. Well, they've got it again. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. blows the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tonali, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. Howson cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, just skips past Haaland! Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Howson. Carvajal. And it's Rosicki. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. Oh, super ball! And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, good climb! And he's there to clear it. And here's a chance! Off the post! Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Manchester United have their second corner now. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shapes to shoot! Ronaldinho! Wow! A finish of true class! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
You're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Brzezinski. And it's Rodri. Now Howson. Van Dijk. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. This is a promising build-up. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Nedved. Nedved with the delivery. Cleared away. And they're back on the ball again. Brzezinski. Tonali. Ferdinand does well to get it back. Searching pass he's played there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tonali. Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. Lovely bit of skill. Now who's going to be first to this? And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. And it's Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Shot, surely! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Rodri running with the ball. Nedved. Tonali. Brzezinski. And it's Michel Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an imaginative pass. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That is good alertness. That's really well manoeuvred. Brzezinski.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Gives it back. That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it out wide. And he's quick to return it. Maldini. Gently done. Now it's Nedved. Chance here to counter. Now it's Nedved. Nedved. Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Pirlo. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldinho looking to receive it in space. Ngetest. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back where it came from. It's a really well-measured ball. Ngetest, impressive jump! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is number 19.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ngetest.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Holland. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Chance for a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 16. Rodri. Number 14.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Henderson. Number
Ngetest
7.
can see things, others simply cannot.
Substitutions taking place.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan e Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup.
Big chance! Irrepressible! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that's got him off to a flyer.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this great chance! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Pirlo. And here's Mackay. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Bale looking for the run. Bullet is wide and looking to get onto this. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cafu. Cross needs to be good. Thuram tries to clear. Mackay. Now it's Bale. Oh, Red, nice interception. Robertson. Nedved. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Kaka. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Kaka. And that was asking for too much. Kaka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Desai cuts out the pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's burst through. That's a decent clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. This is a promising build-up. Kaka. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played right into his pass. Mbappe! Off the post. Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mackay wins the duel this time. Seedorf looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Mackay. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mackay. Oh, well measured. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Hullet. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in, and the through ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. Kaka. And it's Seedorf. Thuram makes the interception. Kaká. Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Seedorf. Pirlo. He's on it, can he get away? That's an excellent interception. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're on the way for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Nedved. Nedved. And he's whipped. Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe running with the ball. There's the shot! Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cafu gets into a good position. Cafu plays it in. It's a goal kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Nedved. It's Bale! And that's in! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager...
And a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. And this is Bale. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely shaped ball. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That ball looks a good one. He has found the way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ambitious ball here. Pull it. Now it's Nedved. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Brilliantly cut out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Seedorf. And here's Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Xavi plays it short. And here's Xavi. Ball swung in. Oh, good effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is well cleared. Cafu. Xavi. Now, can they get him away?
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Vieira. Ibrahimovic! Stood up well to him there. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Impressive jump! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking for options for movement. Thuram gets a foot in here.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Shevchenko. Cafu.
Il quarto uomo
Gives it
indica
back.
4 minuti di
It's
recupero.
beyond the defence. Can he finish? Oh, it rattles the bar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Azar proves too strong. Vieira. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, no joy this time. Four extra minutes added on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Azar. Pass is just off target. And he can clear it away. The referee looks at his watch.